I want to make a few things clear before I get into the main part of this video. I will only be using gear obtainable before the boss shown. What I consider tanking in Terraria is using gear and strategies that make defeating bosses or events significantly easier, with standing still being a full tank and everything else just being a tank. Also, this video was designed entirely around Master Mode, and some loadouts are safer than they need to be. Use a Crimson World, since that allows for getting Vampire Knives, Crimson Armor, and the Life Drain. You could probably get away with not having exactly what is in the video, especially on lower difficulties. Oh, also, forget about For the Worthy. The only boss you might be able to tank there is Golem. And if you want to do this yourself, all loadouts will be in the description. That was a little long, but anyways, you can't full tank King Slime. But all you need to do is avoid contact damage, like running along a flat ground using the Panic Necklace to stay away. The Eye of Cthulhu can be full tanked, as long as you defeat it quickly enough. Both evil bosses can be full tanked, but against the Brain, make sure you use a sword with high knockback and swing speed, like the Blood Butcher, in an arena like this. For Queen Bee, use an arena that has a low, wide ceiling, and make sure when it charges after it shoots bees, that you don't kill the bees, as they give you invincibility frames valuable for avoiding contact damage. The Wall of Flesh is one of the most difficult things to tank, since the Hungry can easily 3-shot you when the wall is below half health. So using a very long obsidian platform with the Sun Fury, aim at the mouth and avoid the Hungry at all costs. The extra defense the mouth has doesn't matter against the Sun Fury. Also make sure when you place the Heart Lanterns you don't start where you summon the boss, since you'll be at full health anyways. Hard mode has a lot of items to farm for, but are necessary to be able to tank. The Dread Nautilus seems difficult at first, but if you put a 3-block platform above you, it stops the blood squids, which deal the most damage, from getting to you. You might also want to do it all in an enclosed box to keep other Blood Moon enemies out, and use the Life Drain if your health goes below 40%. Queen Slime can be full tanked if you defeat it quickly enough, using this arena with the small one-way walls. If you don't know what a one-way wall is, you put stairs on top of each other, facing the wall, and it allows everything to pass through the first block next to the stairs, but only one way. Anyways, Queen Slime can just barely be full tanked, using the Life Drain below 40% health. There's an extremely small chance that it stomps you several times in a row during Phase 2, which is completely random and can kill you. The easiest mech boss to tank is the Destroyer. All you have to do is stay away from the head, which you can easily do on a long platform by running in the opposite direction it is going. For the twins, try to kill Spasmatism first, and make sure to stay far away from Spasmatism's nasty breath. For Skeletron Prime, just stay away from his head while he charges, and try to destroy the head first. Plantera cannot be full tanked in Phase 2, even with post-Golem gear, so don't even try it. Instead, destroy Phase 1 by standing still, then run along a very wide arena while avoiding contact damage from the main body and hooks. The event bosses can barely be tanked, using Vampire Knives constantly and avoiding contact damage from Morning Wood, Everscream, and Santa NK1. Pumpkin can be full tanked, but you'll want to try to avoid the flaming scythes so you don't die to the next one that spawns. For the Frost Moon, don't kill the helicopters. Since they do less damage than the mini-bosses, the immunity frames they give you allow you to full tank everything. Even the Ice Queen if there's 3 or 4 helicopters on screen. The Empress of Light surprisingly can be full tanked before even defeating Golem. Golem, of course, never stood a chance. Betsy can also be full tanked, even with pre-Golem gear, which I accidentally tested once. The Lunatic Cultist is also full tankable. And finally at the Moonlord. You can full tank the Moonlord until its core opens, but it's a little complicated. You can at first stand still, but you have to use the Vampire Knives right before the Moonbite wears off, and until it comes back. The Daybreak is clearly the best option here. Use it to defeat all 3 eyes as close to the same time as possible. No need to worry about the laser. The necklace gives enough immunity frames for you to always be able to just avoid the laser, as long as you stood still the whole time. Once the core is revealed, or right before, immediately use the Hexed Branch dropped by Morning Wood to run away while attacking the core. The only thing you really need to avoid at this point are the true eye spheres. These things. Now you know, you can beat Terraria with almost no effort put into dodging, even on Master Mode. Of course, that's because instead of adding features that are more difficult to find ways to tank bosses, Master Mode is just a lazy stat boost that anyone with basic Terraria modding knowledge could easily do. Well, I don't really want to rant on Master Mode like so many people have already done. But hey, maybe you'll like this end screen.